Imagine our planet, Earth, a shimmering blue sphere, suspended in the vastness of space. On its surface, great bodies of water, oceans connecting the continents. But look closer here, in Eurasia. You will see something unique, the Caspian Sea. It is the world's largest inland sea. A giant, separate from the world's oceans, this colossal body of water. It is truly one of a kind. Is it a sea, or is it a lake? Scientists have pondered this for ages. It has characteristics of both. It is salty, like a sea, but it is enclosed, like a lake. This question has real consequences, for the countries that surround it, and for the life within its waters. The Caspian story is ancient, etched in the Earth's crust. Millions of years ago it was connected to the great Tethys Ocean. But then, the continents shifted. The Caspian became isolated, trapped, holding its secrets. Let us begin our exploration. Picture Earth from high above, a cosmic perspective. You see the continents, Asia sprawling to the east, Europe reaching out to the west, and nestled between them, a gleam. That gleam is the Caspian Sea, a significant landmark on our planet, straddling two great continents, a bridge between diverse cultures. 5 nations share its shores, each with its own history, each with its own connection to this water. To the north and northwest lies Russia, a vast country with a long Caspian coastline. Then there is Kazakhstan. Its lands embrace the north and east, stretching for many hundreds of kilometers. Journey southwards along the eastern coast, you will find Turkmenistan, a land of deserts and mountains, its destiny intertwined with the Caspian. Further south, the shores of Iran, an ancient civilization, with deep cultural roots along the sea. Finally, to the southwest, Azerbaijan, known for its oil-rich lands. Just how enormous is the Caspian Sea? Let us try to grasp its scale. Its surface area is staggering, around 371,000 square kilometers. That is larger than Germany, or bigger than Japan. Imagine laying those countries flat. Upon the surface of this great water body, it truly is a giant among lakes, or indeed inland seas. Now think about the water it holds. Its volume is immense, approximately 78,200 cubic kilometers. That is a colossal amount of water, enough to fill millions of Olympic swimming pools. This vast reservoir is vital for the climate of the region, and for the ecosystems it supports. Its sheer size influences everything around it, a dominant feature of this part of Earth. The Caspian Sea is not a simple bowl. Its floor is complex, varied. It is divided into 3 main parts. The northern Caspian is very shallow. Its average depth is only 5 to 6 meters. Travel south and the sea deepens. The middle Caspian is next. The real depths are in the southern Caspian. Where does all the Caspian's water come from? It is not fed by any ocean. Remember, it is enclosed. The answer lies in the rivers. Great rivers flowing from distant lands. They are the arteries of the Caspian, carrying fresh water, sediments, and life. More than 130 rivers flow into it, but a few are the true giants. Their contributions are immense. The most significant is the Volga River, Europe's longest and largest river. It snakes its way from Russia, delivering about 80% of the inflow, a truly massive contribution. The Ural River, also from the north, is another major source of fresh water. These rivers primarily feed the shallow northern Caspian, making it less salty than other parts. Their deltas are rich, fertile ecosystems. Other rivers play their part too. The Kura River flows from the west, through Azerbaijan into the southern Caspian. From Iran, rivers like the Sefid Rud flow north. Each river carries not just water but also minerals and organic matter, nourishing the sea and its inhabitants. The saltiness of the water varies greatly. Section 5. Islands, strange lagoons, and Caspian skies. The Caspian Sea is not an empty expanse. It is home to numerous islands, around 50 of them in fact. Most are relatively small, and many are found in the north, in the shallow, sprawling waters there. These islands are often low-lying, formed by sediments from the rivers or by the movements of the Earth's crust. They offer havens for wildlife. The largest island is Ogurja Ada, also known as Ogurchinsky Island. It lies off the coast of Turkmenistan. Long and narrow, a sandy strip. It is uninhabited by people now, but it is a crucial breeding ground for the endangered Caspian seal. Other islands, like Tuleni Archipelago, are also important for birds and seals. These are precious, isolated ecosystems. One of the most curious features is the Garabogaskol Ilagi, a vast, shallow lagoon to the east. connected to the Caspian by a narrow channel. Water flows from the Caspian into this lagoon. The lagoon is like a giant evaporation pan. The hot, dry climate causes water to evaporate rapidly, leaving behind concentrated salts. Its salinity is incredibly high, much saltier than the Caspian, or even most oceans. The climate around the Caspian is diverse, reflecting its large geographical spread. These varied climates affect the sea's temperature and currents. Section 6. Buried treasure, oil, gas, and caviar dreams. Beneath the waters of the Caspian Sea, and deep within the Earth's crust below, lies a vast treasure trove, not of gold or pirate jewels, but of something far more valuable today: oil and natural gas, huge reserves formed over millions of years from ancient organic matter trapped under layers of rock. This black gold has shaped the region's destiny. For over a century, nations have sought this wealth. Azerbaijan was one of the world's first oil producers. Its fields in Baku became legendary. Today, all the coastal states are involved in exploring and extracting these precious fossil fuels. Offshore platforms dot the sea and pipelines crisscross the land, carrying energy to the world. The Caspian is a major player in global energy, but the Caspian's riches are not just underground. Its waters have long been famous for a particular kind of fish, the sturgeon. These ancient fish, swimming here for millennia, produce something highly prized: caviar. The eggs of the sturgeon are considered a delicacy around the world. Section 7. A fragile giant: ecological worries. Our magnificent Caspian Sea, this unique inland world, is facing serious environmental threats. Pollution is a growing shadow from industries along its coasts, from cities and agriculture. Chemicals, waste, and plastics find their way into the waters, harming marine life. Oil extraction, too, poses a risk. Spills can have devastating consequences. The delicate ecosystem is under strain. Many unique species call the Caspian home, but their survival is threatened. Consider the Caspian seal, the only marine mammal found here. It is now an endangered species. Its population has plummeted due to pollution, habitat loss, and entanglement in fishing nets. Overfishing is another critical issue, especially for the valuable sturgeon, the source of the world-famous caviar. Demand for this luxury has been too high. Illegal fishing or poaching is rampant. Sturgeon populations have crashed. Some species are critically endangered, on the very brink of disappearing forever. Urgent action is needed to save these ancient fish. The Caspian's water level itself is a concern. The Caspian is a sensitive barometer of changes happening to our planet. Section 8. A sea of politics, geopolitical games. The Caspian Sea is not just a natural wonder, it is also a hotbed of geopolitics. Its immense energy resources, oil and gas beneath its waves, make it incredibly important strategically. The 5 nations bordering its shores, Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan, all have vital interests here. Each wants to secure its share of the Caspian's underwater wealth. For many years after the Soviet Union dissolved, the legal status of the Caspian was debated. Was it a sea under international law, or was it a lake? This was not just an academic question. If it were a sea, maritime law would apply, dividing it into national sectors. If a lake, it might be jointly owned or divided differently. This uncertainty led to tensions and disputes. Each coastal state has its own vision for the development of the Caspian. They compete for pipeline routes to carry oil and gas to world markets. Some routes bypass Russia, others go through it. It is a complex diplomatic dance. Section 9. Charting the future. The 2018 Accord and our Caspian voyage ends. After more than 2 decades of negotiations, of discussions, debates, and diplomacy, a significant moment arrived in 2018. The leaders of the 5 Caspian nations, Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan, gathered in Aktau, Kazakhstan. They signed the Convention on the Legal Status of the Caspian Sea, a landmark agreement, a new chapter for this ancient water body, hope for a more cooperative future. This convention was a careful compromise. It declared the Caspian Sea to have a special legal status, neither strictly a sea, nor a lake. This unique designation allows for flexibility. It defines national territorial waters extending 15 nautical miles from the coast, and exclusive fishing zones of another 10 miles. The main water surface is for common use, but the seabed, rich in oil and gas, is to be divided by agreement between neighboring states. The agreement aims to foster peace, to encourage cooperation and stability. It provides a framework for resolving disputes, for managing resources sustainably, and for protecting the fragile environment. It also stipulates that no foreign military powers should have a presence on the Caspian, ensuring it remains a zone of peace for the nations that call its shores home. Our journey across the Caspian Sea now draws to a close. We have witnessed its immense scale, its unique character, its surprising depths. The Caspian is a mirror reflecting Earth's wonders and humanity's responsibilities.